Hi everybody, it's Ariel again. I got a haircut today. The girl totally messed up on my bangs, but that's not what I was going to talk to you guys about today. Today I was going to talk to you guys about poems, because I'm a writer, and as a writer I write all different things. I write poems and haikus and stories, and I'm working on a novel right now because I'm into that kind of stuff. And since I'm a writer and I'm trying to get out there and have myself known, I wanted to read off some of my poems today. So this is why it's iBlog poems. So I've been writing my grandma taught me the basics of writing when I was 5 years old, and I would make up little stories and read them out loud. And then since then I've grown into my writing, and it's just something I really like to do. Like, even my journals entries seem like you're reading a book because it's descriptive of things and stuff like that. So anyway, I just wanted to read out some of my poems. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I have 15 here to read to you, and they're not, most of them aren't that long, because I used to start out writing short poems, like short poems, but now I've grown into full-page poems, you know what I mean? Alright. This one's called Confusion. Swirling, falling into an endless hole, feeling like everywhere I go, I play another role, pretending to be serene and completely fine, but really, I'm beginning to lose my mind, numbing the pain and frustration, not liking the endless communication. The outside world is so cruel and unjust. They say fitting in isn't always a must. Hiding my true emotions so no one gets hurt. Trying to be cautious, awake, and alert. So many thoughts and emotions fill my head. The only safe place left is my uncomfortable bed. But even it isn't safe because dreams still haunt me. My subconscious is filled with painful memories. I wish I just had time to think, but so much happens in just one blink. That one I wrote when I was going through some tough times, and I was just really confused and didn't know where to go or what to do, so I took it out in my writing. This next one's called Just a Crush. I'm a 13-year-old girl, so I've had a lot of them. Just a crush. Warm chocolate eyes and a cute little grin, a childish laugh that sucked me in, biting my tongue because I know you don't like me, but I just wish I could make you see, getting butterflies whenever I talk to you, wishing you felt them too. Whenever you're around I start to blush, gosh, I wish you weren't just a crush. That one makes me smile. The next one I'm about to read is called On My Own, and I wrote it after I had broken up with one of my boyfriends, and like ever since then we've had this up and down relationship. Like, we're friends and then we hate each other, and then we're friends and then I like him and then we're friends again. It's big and confusing. So this is On My Own. You said we were inseparable. You said I was beautiful. You said we were like glue. You said a lot of things that just weren't true. So why don't you leave me alone? I'm better off on my own. You said you hated me. You said you wanted to be free. You said you were just my friend. You said you'd be there for me through thick and thin. But I just want you to leave me alone. I'm better off on my own. Next one I wrote is called Little Girls, and it's like, everybody thinks little girls are made of sugar and spice and everything nice, and this is just what I'm trying to show people, that little girls aren't always, you know, as they seem. And it's not a very good poem, but, you know, it's one of my poems, so I just want to read it out. Little girls aren't always nice. Little girls aren't made of sugar and spice. Little girls can be really bad. Little girls can get really mad. Little girls can play sports. Little girls do wear shorts. Little girls are more than they seem. Little girls plot a good scheme. These are a lot of things people don't realize, but they could if they just open their eyes. Next one I write is called The Conversation with the One. Now, I don't know my one, like my soulmate or anything. It was just something like I just thought up, and, you know, it'd be like a conversation you'd have. I mean, maybe you wouldn't, but whatever. Why am I in love with you? Because it was such an easy thing to do. Why do you ask? Oh, you were just wondering. Well, you're so handsome behind the mask. Haha, I know you're not wearing anything over your face. Gosh, love is love. There's no other name for the case. I know, it's hard to find that someone. Not many people do. I'm one of the more fortunate few. And again, I don't really have my soulmate or whatever, but, you know. Next one is called Beautiful Eyes, and this one is, I don't like this poem at all, but Maybe you guys will just tell me what you think. I never thought eyes could be so beautiful, never thought eyes could touch my soul. Sparkling gray with a hint of blue, this is one reason why I love you. Maybe it's not the eyes, maybe it's the guy. Oh, duh, it was the guy, you know, but anyway. Next one is called You're the ... And I wrote this one because, like, I didn't have anybody in mind when I wrote this song. I was just writing about love because I love love. It's one of the things that I wish the world would have more of. And so just tell me what you think about this one. You're the magic in my eyes, the guy above all guys. You're the one that makes me see everything wonderful I could be. You're the bright smile on my face, the person I want to every day embrace. You're the spring in my step, the place where all my secrets are kept. You're the tremble in my hands, the best guy in all the lands. You make everything as bright as the sun. All I know is you're the one. The next one's called A Song, and I don't know how I got this in my head. Like, I was just writing and it rhymed, and I was listening to a song and I was upset, and it just came into my head. Sometimes when everything is wrong, I take a few minutes to listen to a song. The music grabs me up and warms my heart, making me never want to depart from the beautiful notes and sounds. It makes me feel a lost part of me has been found. And then to my dismay, the song is done, and I go back to the way before, having no fun. If only the world wasn't so wrong. If only life was a happy song. The next one called What You Do to Me. And it starts out well, but there's a couple things where it's like, what's a word that rhymes with this? So it doesn't. So if it sounds really kind of dumb, I know, I'm sorry. I'm 13, give me a break. Do you enjoy doing this? Is it as pleasurable as a kiss? Is being in my brain fun? Are you through, or has it just begun? Please tell me you'll leave soon. There's only so much of me you can consume. I hate all these flashbacks. They hurt like I'm swimming in tacks. All the what-ifs are floating in my head. I wish I didn't go down the path I was led. So many lies behind those eyes so blue. I wish I had never met you. And the next thing I wrote about, as you can tell, I liked a lot of guys with different colored eyes. The next thing I wrote about was called Just Be Strong, and it was kind of like, I couldn't really think of a name for it, so I just called it Just Be Strong. And it's kind of like, you know how sometimes you leave somebody and you wish, I mean, like, you know that you like where you are now, but at the same time you're like, I wish I'd never left that person, and this is a poem for that. Not knowing, never knowing, wanting to know, half wishing things were different and I didn't go. Listening to your voice and feeling pain, knowing everything I was to you was just a game. Trying so hard to forget and move on, but you don't know how hard it is to be strong. Alright, now let's see what else. The next one I wrote is for my little sister, and I love her so much, and she means the world to me, and she's 6 years old, and I just wanted to write a little poem to her. And this is how it goes. In front of me stands a pretty princess with curly blonde hair and a cute little dress. Her bright blue eyes shine with innocence. The smile forms just by being in her presence. To her, the world is wonderful and new. As of all the wrong in it, she doesn't have a clue. Her favorite color is pink, and she wants a pet horse. Not a pony, because they're too small, of course. Everything she sees makes her want to sing a song. In my heart is where she belongs. Her giggles are true and very sweet. She is beautiful from her hair to her feet. Sparkles and glitter make her smile, a sight I want to savor for a while. One day she will be grown up and tall, barely remembering the days when she was small. She will forget these days of endless bliss, but no matter how old she is, she'll always be my baby sis. It was just something sweet I wanted to write for my sister because, you know, I already know I'm going to always be with her as this little 6-year-old girl because she's so cute now. Anyway, the next one I wrote about was kind of about me, but kind of not. But, yeah, it's a lot like me. It's who I am, and it describes who I am. Skinny jeans, eyeliner, and black nail polish, trying to make myself look utterly flawless. Even though it's impossible, but I don't care. I talk tough, but when I'm mad, all I do is stare. All I do is glare. Sorry. I put family before friends because family is forever. Some people think I'm actually pretty clever. I don't tie myself down to only one best friend because too many people will be there for me in the end. Music, art, and science are things I enjoy. I think it's really stupid to fight over a boy. My friends say I'm too much of a flirt. I like to write away my hurt. To me, school isn't all that bad. People who act stupid make me really pretty mad. Sometimes I think my parents need to just chill out. When I'm ticked off, I tend to shout. Fashion to me is expression without words. For some reason, I'm afraid of large birds. I hate my hair getting messed up, but I love dirt. Over a dress or a tee, I choose the shirt. Somebody else is not who I want to be. You're not going to get anybody but me. This one's called Revenge, and it's a dark poem, and I usually don't write dark poems unless I'm, like, the confusion one was a little dark, but this one's, like, really dark. I was watching this investigation discovery, and this guy was killing with his girlfriend, but she wasn't really killing anybody. She was just an accomplice. Like, she did the little things to help with crimes, but she always got punished for it. And then one day she went to the cops and told the cops everything, and he ended up going to jail. But I changed my ending a little bit because, I don't know, it just seemed darker and better for revenge. She stands and watches what he does, staying silent to protect him who she loves, though all he is doing is using her, but she doesn't know and won't see through the blur. She watches him kill out of blood so cold, and does whatever he wants and whatever she's told. She takes the blame and does his time, even though she didn't commit the crime. Then one day he leaves her poor and feeling low. He told her he's decided to go solo. She cries for a while and ponders death. Then one day she stands up and takes a deep breath. Though she's afraid, she knows what she must do. She must get rid of the man who made her so blue. So she went back, pretending to be weak, and she laughed on the inside at the stupid creep. Then came the day where she pulled out the gun and made him pay for everything he had done. Now she's serving life in prison, but she doesn't mind, for she stood up for herself and the victims he'd left behind. Again, dark, but I like it. I think this is... Oh, hold on. Okay, I have two more to read. This one's called But Who Is? It's about this boy at our school who I just can't stand. Like, he used to be one of my best friends, but now I can't stand him because he just uses girls, and he's just such a player, and it just really makes me so mad. So I'm going to read this poem to you. I mean, it didn't start out being because of him, but then the more I thought about it, I was like, oh wow, this is just like so-and-so, and so I was like, I'm just going to finish it off I was writing about him. So maybe I'm not as beautiful as you want, so maybe I'm not someone to flaunt, so maybe I'm not perfect, but who is? So maybe I'm not that thin, so maybe you won't call me again. So maybe I'm not perfect, but who is? To you, love isn't real. To you, girls are just something to feel. I know I'm not the one for you, but who is? To you, girls are just toys. To you, you're better than most boys. I know that isn't true. I mean, I know you're not, but who is? I'm not perfect and neither are you, but who is? I don't know, it's just kind of a little spiteful, playful little poem. I don't know where it came out. I know that wasn't the best poem, but still. And this one's called Female Teen. It's about girl teenagers, and it doesn't sum up for every girl teenager out there, it's just the majority. And I wrote this because I wanted people to see, like, there's more to a girl teenager than drama, and you know what I mean, even though there really isn't, but still, there's more to a girl than what meets the eye. Dresses, belts, and multicolored jeans, large sunglasses that are sure to make a scene, telling secrets and a new crush each week, a boyfriend who makes you laugh like a freak. Too much drama and snobby girls, straightening your hair and the next day making it curl. Boring school days and late nights, hugs, kisses, and stupid fights, harsh breakups that leave you feeling blue, but your best friend seems to know just what to do. Getting pressured at a crazy party, missing the bus and getting a tardy, feeling torn up and utterly alone, wanting to just curl up and stay at home. A family who loves you no matter what, getting mad and slamming your door shut. To survive, you feel like you've got to be on your toes and keen. This is the life of a female teen. So, yeah, that was the end of my poems. Those were all the poems that I could find. I mean, I know I've written more than that, but those are the ones that I could find in a short amount of time, and the ones that I want to share with you. And I hope you liked them. And again, I'm a writer, and that's what I do. But I would like to get opinions about things. So, yeah, just tell tell me what you think. If you want to see some more of my writing and stuff, then you can go on Quizilla.com. It's Quizilla.com, and I have like stories and stuff I was writing on there. So go check those out, and I'll make another video soon. See ya.